Atul, and today we came up with how to do the configuration of the remote access in Teleprime, because we received lot of inquiry, lot of queries that the people were unable to configure the remote access in Teleprime. So that's why we came up with the new session today, which we are going to complete, that how we can do the setup for Teleprime. So without further delay, I'll take you to the product. So here you can see that we have created one company. Now I'll show you that how you can do the configuration for that remote access. So why the remote access? How it will be useful? Let's see that your accountant is working in your office, and today you are planning that okay, if you are traveling somewhere or either you want to work from home, but your accountant is working in the office. So in this case, he is working on the particular company which you have already configured, and now you want to access at home. So you will be having the tele.net ID and the password, which you can put in the Teleprime. You can download the Teleprime in your system, and then you can access the particular company which is already open in the uh, this accountant system. So you can access the same company. You can do the alteration. You can do the transaction as well. So both the things you will be able to do, and you can see all the transaction whatever the accountant has been done. So I'll show you the process that how you can do the configuration for the Teleprime. So here you can see we have given the company. Just go to the company, and first option that you can go to security. So in the security, first of all, you have to define the security username and then password. Why it is necessary? Because you have to provide then only you will get the option to provide that user security and all. So here you can see that I have provided the username and the password, and then save it. No need to select here the email ID for the browser access. If you want, you can enable in the particular options which we have given in the company. So this is the first option, that you have provided the username and password in the security for the particular company which is admin level. Okay, now we'll create the user. So if you'll see that user roles, just go to the user role, select the tele.net user. You need to select the tele.net user because this is the remote access process. Here it's very simple that you can select the huge basic facilities of select the same. You can see that once you will press space bar, you will get the list of security. Select the tele.net user, and then you can allow company to connect. Make it yes, enable this particular option, and use tele.net authentication, make it yes. And here if you want to disallow something, that okay, I don't want to give all the access to the particular accountant, or let's say that you are providing access to the auditor, remote access to the auditor. So if you don't want to show the particular things, you can disallow from this. Let's see, I'll show you here from full access. If here you will get the list of the report. So whatever the report you want to disallow, that I don't want to show to the particular person, then you can disallow from here, then accept it. So I'll not select anything, I'll accept it by pressing Ctrl A. You can, which is a shortcut key. Okay, again you can press Ctrl A. So the second label we have done. So one is the security we have defined, second the user role we have done the setup. Now we have to provide username and password, users and password, because we have to receive the tele.net. We have to mention the tele.net ID and the password. So you can see once you will go, you have to select tele.net user here. Once you will select tele.net user, it will ask you to provide the mail ID. By default, it will take that registered mail ID which is registered with the license. But if you want to add up another new user, you can select the new user and provide the mail ID. Once you will provide the mail ID, it will take you to the browser level, the control center, where you have to provide the access permission to the particular mail ID. Okay, now you can see that allow browser access, make it yes, and allow remote access. So this is the main thing, allow remote access you have to enable from here, make it yes. If you want browser access as well, you can enable from here. So this is the third step you have done. Again go to the company. So first step you have done the security, second the user role, third users and password, then fourth which we have to do, we have to connect. So I have already connected. So let me show you again. So the connect, you have to connect here. Okay. So you can see I have connected, and here you can see in the bracket it is showing C, which means the company got connected. Now you have to cross check the connectivity status. So here you can see that these are the connectivity status which is showing for the browser access and tele.net service access. But sometime if you feel that okay, this option the tele.net service is showing no, it means the configuration whatever you have done till the company level, it is correct. But two more option is there which you can see in the F11 features. Just go to the F11 features, and here you can see in the right hand side the two options: online access for the browser access and remote access. If you need to enable both the option, you have to make it yes, then only the connectivity status and the connectivity status will reflect the connected. Now we have done the process. Now I'll open another tally. Let's see, I'll open another tally here, which is, let's see, I'll show you that how we can connect and how it will work. So now I have opened another window of the tally prime, which we will log in. So here you can see select remote company. So if we have already downloaded in the another system, if you have already downloaded in which you want to access the remote access, you want to do the remote access setup and you want to access all the companies, whatever the company or configuration you have done in the main system. So you can just go to the select remote company, because in this particular computer you don't have the license. The license is only in the office or in another system. But here you want to access that particular company. It means you have to run as education mode. Then only this particular skin will reflect. So here you can select remote company. Just click here, provide your mail ID and tele.net password. If you have already mentioned the tele.net password previously, or if we have already received the tele.net password which is already there, that this is the register mail id which is already registered with the license, then you will be having tele.net password. If you have mentioned the new mail id, then you will receive a mail with the tele.net password on the same mail id. So I have already received the mail id, which is, this is a license register file. So I'll provide at the rate. Okay, so I'll mention my mail id and the password. So you can see I'm able to see the same company which I have done the configuration, and here I can access it. So I can just press enter. Here you can see that it is getting access. So you can see that okay, a remote ID, login time and the login duration and all everything you can see. The same company I'm able to access, but it will work little bit slow. So if you go to the voucher, so you can see it's taking few seconds. If you'll come out, and then if you'll go to balance sheet, so you can record the transaction, you can do whatever you want, profit and loss. It will work little bit slow, but it does not mean that it will not work. It will depend on the internet speed, that how is the speed you are getting, because you are accessing data from the server system, main server system. Okay, so like this you can do the remote access configuration. If you are using the single user, then you can provide the access for the one remote user. If you are using the multi-user, it means that you can provide the 10 remote user, 10 access to the remote users. So this is very simple configuration which you can do by yourself. Okay, I hope it will be helpful for you. If you need, if you have any query, so you can see here, you can see, you can mention, you can send a mail to learntellyyuae@gmail.com, or you can go to our channel which is Tally Learning Zone in the YouTube. You can go to our channel, you can comment in that. We will revert you back with the proper solution. Okay, till then, thank you so much, and please subscribe our channel to get upcoming videos. Okay, thank you.